Welcome, free live tarot readings. I'm TarotOracle, not other readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? I appreciate everybody for being here. CurlyCookie, welcome. Our new wonderful Empress. We got Eartha Jada. It has been a minute indeed. SP, B52, thank you for your donations. We got Castle as well. Welcome. What is going on? B52 is burning up the credit cards tonight. Tarot Reader, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out. Let's get the White Fly Tarot out because we are going to be using it quite a bit tonight. It does look like we got our zero sugar 7-Up tonight. We are hydrated and we're ready to go. All right, let's do, let's see, B52 first. Next, serious relationship. Where's that going to go? What's going to happen with that? By the way, tonight we're giving away a sealed, brand new Seasons of the Witch. I bought two accidentally. So I might as well give one away to you, you know? Seasons of the Witch is ready to rock and roll. It's sealed. It's not even been opened. So yeah, we're giving that away later, and we'll do that here probably 7 o'clock. So about 45 minutes anyway. Let's make that happen. All right, Crystals and Paint, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what else is going on. Crafty Lady, what is happening and what is going on? I mean, you know, might as well mix the two together. When is the next serious relationship? We get a bit of a timeline here, make that happen. Devil Tower, 6 of Swords. You do have a little temporary relationship before you do that, before you get into the big serious one that you're going to have to deal with. So be prepared and kind of, you know, be grounded enough to be able to handle that. Not going to be that big of a deal. But as far as the next serious relationship, you're really looking at Christmas time kind of thing, right? End of the year, a little bit of moving towards maybe next year, stuff like that. 6 of Swords says it takes a little bit longer of a journey than what you would normally expect. The Tower with the Devil, not the best combo. Feels like you do get a little bit of wasted time between here and there, and that's something you kind of got to deal with at the end of the day. But, you know, overall it'll be better. It'll be all right. So, yeah, just put up with a temporary. Look for near the end of the year for the next serious relationship. I don't think you'd be rocking and rolling. We got Bartman. What is going on? Your writing is getting better. Bartman, that sounds fantastic. Very cool. Very cool indeed. All right, we got another B52 reading in the mix. What's going on with S? Do they have any feelings? Do they have intentions? What's happening? And I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, what kind of feelings, intentions, what kind of things do we got going on here? You got a little bit of that Page of Wands, a lot of hesitancy, a lot of sort of pulling back, a lot of not being serious about where they're going, what kind of things that they do. And this is a lot of indecision that circles around this individual as well. It's going to be something that's difficult in their mind to just kind of wrap their head around, or at least wrap their intentions around. It's just difficult to get those put up. I think there's a lot of indecision, right? Page of Wands, I just don't have a lot of the seriousness, a lot of the focus that I kind of need to have at the moment to make this happen. 2 of Wands, a lot of dreaming and not a lot of focus, or not a lot of things are going around, right? So yeah, 6 of Cups overall, we're just sort of very sort of casual, and that's where we're going to kind of stay for there, right? That's kind of going to stay, but that is the way that it goes. We got MR, thank you for your donation, I appreciate you. Let's get the last B52 on the triple shot tonight. New job reading, how the new job go. Intuitively, I like it. I think it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be decent. I really don't see anything that's in the way of the new job with that. The World. I love the World in a new job read because it talks about the ending of the old, the beginning of the new. The excitement that you kind of have to feel, that you've been waiting for, that you've been sort of looking for. And there's a lot of anticipation in here. The World gives you that sort of a thing. There's a lot of cool things. There's a lot of excitement. And it's definitely something I want to pursue and push forward with. 4 of Swords, it says that I sort of feel a little bit out of place for a little bit. It's almost like that They don't just open their arms and welcome you into the home and whatnot. But that Two of Swords says that disconnected feeling does last a little bit. Don't let that get you down. That's something that is going to be temporary. I don't think that's going to be, a little too harsh or, something that's just going to hang around forever with that. Anyway, at least that's what I think. We have another wonderful deck. We got MR with a double shot tonight, making it happen. SP is next. Let's see what SP says. How will the call and the presentation go today? All right. If we're looking for getting a little bit of the Leo aspect out there and seeing where that's going to take us or what things are going to happen with that. Queen of Swords says you don't really want to press any buttons here. The presentation needs to be broad enough for everybody, but it doesn't need to be so specific that you turn people off from it. So the broader you can be, the better off. Temperance says it's sort of more dreamy works as well, right? Sort of get people's imagination and pull it in. And I think that it'll have more of a captivating, more of a feel there that you really like. I think that's going to be something wonderful that you really kind of enjoy in the mix. I think it's going to go pretty well. That looks pretty decent. Let me turn on the fan. I don't know, it's like 150 in here. Oh man, it is hot. It is hot. If you just joined, by the way, we're giving away a brand new seal to Season of the Witch. I don't know why I ordered 2, but I did. So I'm like, should I return it or should I just give it away? I'm just going to give it away. I'll let one of y'all have it. One of y'all will have it and enjoy it and do all of that stuff. Shelly, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. See what is happening next. We got Becca Boo, the Powerpuff indeed. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. We got all sorts of fun things tonight. We got SP on we just did SP. We should be good with that. Crystals and Paint is next. Let's see what's going on with the coworker. What is happening with that coworker? Oh, yeah. Let's see a little bit of a Dark Mansion over here. Getting into the Dark Mansion section with that. etsyuser, what is going on? What is going on? We gave up on the Libra. Are we back to the Pisces? Are we back to the Pisces? We took a Libra break. We did. Amanda, welcome and thank you for your donation. We got Be Random with me up in the house. What's up? All right, let's get a little bit of this Dark Mansion up in the house over here. Why did A fake being my friend for months? Let's see what is the root cause of this. The Magician. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I was in that mood, right? I was in that mood, right? Tarot Magician, we got Julie in the house. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It is a beautiful Monday night. You know, I was going to lean in the direction of maybe they weren't faking it. Maybe they're just a little bit of, a little bit of a kind of a butthole, or maybe they changed their mind on some stuff. But then you get the Magician. Like, this is something that they're good at. This is something that they may have done before. Justice says that they're always trying to find basically something that's going to make them happy. And they sort of use manipulation and stuff like that rather than true friendship, rather than a true nice connection in order to make that happen. And sometimes that just ain't working for anybody. But basically, I think that they use manipulate. They've grown up learning to use manipulation, learning to use their prowess with social skills and just use it for shit reasons. I mean, basically, right? The Justice, the Five of Cups, leading behind a trail of people that are just not happy, that are just not content, that are just not in the mood for that. But I mean, that's just what they do. This is what they do. Kind of growing up, kind of doing that on making that their perspective, making that the kind of thing that they do. We got Shiba Moon. Welcome, Shiba Moon. I appreciate you hanging out. Shiba Moon, do you want to still have a phone call? Let me know if you want to have a phone call. By the way, I was talking about this earlier. If anybody is taking a technology course, if anybody is doing technology stuff and you're interested in technology and you want to have a phone call with me free for like 15, 20 minutes and pick my brain about all things technology, I'd love to do it. I'd love to help you guys out for free. So, I mean, I did that. So I have a personal reading. and they were taking a technology course and they were getting a certification. So I was like, hey, you know, if you want to pick my brain about it, if you don't care about my opinion, that's cool too. But hey, you know, if you want a 15-minute, 20-minute call, and just basically sort of run through, here's my idea, here's what I'd like to do, you know, what would you recommend? Because since I've been doing technology for 30 years, so, you know, that's it. That's the way it goes. Anyway, I wanted to offer that out to anybody who was interested. If you want to pick my brain about computer dork things, I am a computer dork indeed. And is next, what's going on? And let's see what's that. Solid as a Rock is coming in with the solid donation. The solid donation. Solid as a rock. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. There we go. All right. Let's do a little bit of J. Will J be my next romantic partner? If they don't work out, there's always K. You know, there's always K and L and anything else. Yeah, amen. OP. Imminent OP. Okay. Will J be the next romantic partner? Damn. Damn.
Music to make love to.
You know, it's hard to say no. It's hard to say no. Cinderella, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Cinderella, if you want to be on one of the queen cards, let me know. I'd love to have you as one of my queens in the Tasty Tarot. If you want to be one, we got the openings for Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. We also have all the Knights are open. We have 3 pages open as well. So hit me up if you want your face in a card in the Tasty Tarot. We will include you. Karima, thank you for your very generous donation. Lani Hill, thank you for donating the paycheck over there, Lani. Thank you so much. Felipe, oh my God. Felipe is back. Felipe has returned. Good to see you, Felipe. Very good to see you. Karima, thank you for your double donation. I greatly appreciate you as well. All right, let's see what's going on. Will Jay be my next romantic partner? Short answer is yes. We got the love balloons. We got all sorts of exciting things going on here. It's hard to argue. It's hard to argue with the lovers. It just is. It just is. It's hard to argue with the lovers and the high priestess in the mix. King of Cups talks about that emotional resonance that needs to be there. Takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of work, but we are able to get there. Two of Pentacles, very good choice for a romantic partner as well. I say you hit it and don't quit it is what I'm talking about.
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
All right, Dark Mansion's really expressive on that one, and you got like a high score on that game. All right, let's. You got a high score on that Pac-Man game, so go munch it up if you know what I'm saying. Struggling with motivation. What do I need to know about motivation and all of that other stuff? Tarot reader, hit me up on email. Let me know your 10 favorite foods. Your 10 favorite foods, and I will pick the one that sort of matches. I'll try to merge them together, and I will send you the prototype before we go to distribution for that. So there we go. Cinderella asked for the Queen of Cups. Cinderella, email me your 10 favorite foods, and we'll do the same. All right, struggling with motivation, what do I need to know? Ace of Cups is motivation. It's not difficult once you get your emotions behind it. You really need to look at other people for examples here, for motivation, for getting things moving, getting things started. You have a library of people that have been active, people that have been doing amazing things, and you just need to wander around and see other people's things, other people's projects, other people's work, and it is going to pull you in the direction that you would like to be. Justice card as well just says that I think you're trying to find something that's going to be the most amazing, perfect thing in the world. And that's hard because you know it's not going to be perfect. You have a lot of stuff happening and it's just like, that's too much work. Basically, it's just too much work, right? That's just it. Universe Tarot, I have all the nights are open. Universe Tarot, email me a picture of yourself, a couple of pictures of yourself, face shots, and email me your top 10 favorite foods. And email me what night you want to be, and we'll make it happen. The Tower card says that, again, reaching for perfection, pushing for perfection isn't going to get you anywhere, is not going to get you anywhere. So that's what's going to happen, Ryan. That is what is going to happen. So you're just going to have to make do with what you got. Karima, thank you for your other donations. I really appreciate you. Karima, I think, has officially paid off my mortgage. I think I paid off my house with Karima's donations up in here. All right, we got MR up there. MR has the feelings, nothing but feelings. Nothing but feelings. Ultraviolet is over here flirting with everybody. Flirting with everybody tonight. You know, I'm used to it. So, I mean, hey, you know, there's way it goes. Anyway, D's current feelings for me. Where are we going to be? What is happening? What is happening there? Right? What's going on with all of that? You know, I kind of think here, too, that we have a Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, and a 10 of Wands with that. I think things are going to be back to normal soon. I know it doesn't say MR. I know it doesn't say that. I know it doesn't seem like that. I know this is not the direction you think it's going to go. But let me assure you that things are going to return to normal, actually moderately soon. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be back to normal on here. 4 of Wands, happy home, happy family. Obviously, the beginning, happy home, happy family. Kind of pushing it over to the limits with that. 10 of Wands feels like we're kind of at the limits of our patience as it is. But that is, hey, that is, you know. Oh, it's going to be back to normal soon. You know, and I really don't think you believe that. But that's what I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah, tarot reader, you can have the Queen of Pence. You need to email me. I already have your cartoon made, tarot reader. You just need to email me your top 10 favorite foods, and we're going to go with that. You know, we're going to make it. We'll see what's going on here. What did D think about what I said last night? What kind of things are you saying to D over there? And I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you with that. All right, we're going to see what's happening here. You got 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You offloaded too much at once, is what they think, right? And thank you for your other donation. You offloaded it too much at once. It's like you did a core dump, as they say in the Linux world, right? You really don't want to do a core dump. That's just not really something where you want to be. I really think it was just too much. It was just overloaded. You went from this Ace of Pentacles into this 9 of Pentacles. Need this, need that. This is what happened. This is where we're going. It just feels like it was just overload. Judgment card with the E. I don't know if you want the E or not, but the Judgment card is there. And it does say that there's a new beginning around the corner again. I think this whole thing is going to be back to normal, right? I think it's going to be back to normal with that. Karima, I did have a question. It was only one question, I believe, from yesterday I did not answer, and you just reminded me. Thank you very much. Most prominent thoughts about me this weekend. I got that. Being genuine, love of the life, or exaggeration. Let's make it happen. All right, we're going to start with Karima, phase 1 over here. All right, is he being genuine when he says that I am the love of his life? You're correct. You're correct. Let's make it happen. You know, Karima, I'm gonna get the Victorian Romantic tonight. I think the Victorian Romantics, just that, right? You know, it's just that push that it has, that storytelling that it has, and man, it just feels like there's a lot of things going on with that. Yeah, I really like this for your readings with that. We'll see. Ultraviolet is officially the Page of Cups for the Pisces, so she's casting a love potion spell over there, and that is exciting indeed. But yeah, here we go. All right, we'll see it there. Felipe, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, is being genuine when he says of love of his life. We got, you know, this is the deck for you, Karima. This is your soulmate deck. This is the deck for you. we got the Lovers card as the first card. Now, you know my policy is that the first card really sets the tone. It's like the opening scene in the movie. It's like the first episode of the new TV show that everybody said you needed to watch. It sets the tone for the read. And the fact that you have the Lovers is super exciting and absolutely amazing. Very, very cool indeed. I really like it. Eight of Pentacles talks about that they're willing to do the effort, willing to do the work that's involved here that is going to make things just absolutely sort of rock with this. Page of Pentacles, I haven't really started everything that I need to do. And I think that they kind of understand that, right? There's some things that need to happen, things that they need to do, some things that need to be pushed through here. And the Queen of Swords says that you are going to have to kind of keep demanding or keep pushing for these things, keep asking for these things to sort of be in that mode of getting the success that you need in there. So I'm going to say, we're going to go a thumbs up. I mean, the Lovers just really kind of sealed the deal on that, and it looks so good. I really like it with that. All right, we got S's. Feelings for me. After we have a little bit of a convo, we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see where that is going to be there. And yeah. Identified with the Queen of Wands, down to the Black Cat, could be Crafty Lady. Crafty Lady, let me know if you want to be the Queen of Wands. I have a prototype for the Queen of Wands, but I'll be happy to switch it for you. If you want to send me your top 10 favorite foods, we will work on that. All right, S's feelings from me after conversation with that. I think that they feel that you want to rush things a little bit. Like things are a little bit rushed. Things are a little bit pushed. Things are a little bit on the edge here, right? The Page of Wands are dragging their feet a little bit for some things. And you know, they kind of understand that that's something that they're doing. A little bit of a feet drag here. Not as much of a sort of a push, as much of a push as you would like to see from this individual with that. The Chariot says they will get moving on it. I think that's something that they understand, that kind of needs to happen, right? Kind of needs to happen, and things are going forward with that as it goes. Ten of Pentacles as well says we are moving towards a happy home, happy family. I think that we're on target to make that happen. The Hanged Man says we need to change a lot of different things in order to make that as well, but that's going to be something, it's going to be something that just takes time. So that's the thoughts and feelings happening with that. Cinderella, you did want a particular color, and that color's there. Unfortunately, we changed the background. So now the color that was working before is not really working as much as you wanted. Cinderella, you were yellow, and you know, I'm not really sure why you're not yellow anymore. I don't know. Cinderella, I have no idea. It was yellow. It's not yellow. Something broke. I don't know, Cinderella. I'll fix it after the stream. I don't know. Anyway, we got Karima. Phase 1 continues to happen, continues to move and be exhilarating, be fun, and be awesome as is always on the channel. All right, what are the thoughts after I put them against the wall? You threw them against the wall like a World Wrestling Federation competition, where we get like the metal chair from out in the audience and we whack them in the head with that thing. What are his thoughts about me pushing him against the wall, making things happen with all of that? What are his thoughts about that, right? Getting and putting it out there. We want a future. We want to make it happen. The Four of Pentacles says that they didn't say what they really wanted to say. First off, you know, I think that they had a lot of things that they wanted to say, and they're kind of avoiding it. They don't really want to express it the way that, you know, that they need to express it. I think there's a lot of pent-up emotion here that they're holding back. They're not letting things out the way that it needs to be. And I think that's kind of not good for everybody, because ideally, if they have some opinions, if they have some things that they want to say, they have some things that they want to push forward too, that's going to be something that is like, well, you know, let's do that, or let's put that on the table. King of Swords says they really want to take command of this. They want to take command. They don't really really want this to be something that sort of disrupts what we already have with this. So they do think they're going to have to step up here and either respond in a pretty good way. And I think they're still kind of considering, they're still thinking about the response. And I think that's one of the things that's happening here. Page of Wands, don't expect much of a reaction yet. Again, they're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to understand what's the next target, what's the next objective here. And they want to make you happy. Again, and you consistently see this with this individual, and so many times, right? They want to make you happy. They want you to be the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They want you to be that sturdy person. They want you to be that happy person. And you see a lot of these Nine of Cups appearing in the previous reads for that. But you have Emperor with the King of Swords. They realize that it's their turn. They're thinking about a response. They're going to give you a better response with that, right? But for now, they're hold back. They're thinking. They're collecting their thoughts. And then you're going to see more of a response later. But that is Karima, phase 1. We got Universe Tarot up in the queue. Before we do that, let's go over to the, sorry, there's not. Yeah, we got, why am I putting tarot? We got tarot reader. Almost put in your real name, and then I recognize the picture. All right. Will I find I find my soulmate. It's not going to happen with all of that. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Big Cleo, what's going on tonight? I appreciate you. What's happening? Ooh, we need to put Felipe in the Tasty Tarot. Felipe, you need to send me your picture. I'm going to make a cartoon version of you. And let me know what your top 10 favorite cards are and favorite foods. And I will put your picture and your essence and your awesomeness inside of the Tasty Tarot. The Tasty Tarot. It is real. And it is fantastic with all of that. All right. Let's see what is going on with Tarot Reader. Will I find my soulmate? Is that going to be something that I can do over here? Got the Two of Cups. Oh, nice. I think you find somebody that you really kind of jive with. You really kind of understand each other. This is somebody you really enjoy. You know, I've got a lot of excitement, a lot of amazing things with this individual. Page of Swords says that this is definitely more of a karmic connection. You feel very, very pulled in by this person. You also feel that you have had a kind of a relationship with them before. Like there's something unusual about them, and you really kind of excited about it, and you really kind of enjoy that. And I think that's going to be cool as well. So overall, a lot of good things happening with it. We got the Chariot as well. This is definitely going to be somebody that you just sort of like to have around, and I think that's going to be something that's fun. All right. You like to have them around, and that's definitely going to be something that is fun indeed. So that is just my opinion as it goes with all of that. All right. Let's see. Trying to fix. All right. Cinderella fixed the issue. Cinderella fixed the issue. So there you go. There you go. I think it is on the queue. CurlyCookie's in the queue. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's do more of the grape juice edition with Universe Tarot is next over here. Let's find out what is happening with that. Why did the cards tell me to buy a badge to the convention? Why the hell did they tell you to buy a badge to a convention? Ain't nobody got time for a badge for a convention. Let's see a little bit. We're going to use over here one of the faves, the Waterfall Tarot. That is going to happen. That's going to be something mighty nice and mighty fun indeed. If you don't have a copy of this, I have about 20 decks left, and then it is gone forever. So if you want a tasty tarot, I have 20 decks left, and then it is gone. I'm going to be focusing on the two next decks rather than reprint this crap. So yeah, this is the end of the This is the end of the Waterfall Tarot. It is coming to a close, my friends. After 20 more decks, you will not see any more. All right, one of the cards told me to buy a badge to that convention. Big Cleo, thank you for your third third donation. I greatly appreciate that. The Sun, you need the exposure over here. Why is this so important to you? You need the exposure. You need something that really sort of puts you out front, that really gets people's attention, that really excites people. I think that is going to be amazing, right? Absolutely astounding with that. You got nothing but majors here. This is a major thing too, right? This is not something you want to play around. I think that is it. I think that is it. Karima, I will change your question indeed. I got you covered, right? All right. So Karima, you want the one for how's he viewing me at the moment changed, right? But yeah, you have all majors, a lot of focus, a lot of sort of persistence here. You need to be out front. You need to be noticed. You need to be remembered. There's something about this badge that makes somebody that's important actually kind of notice or actually kind of see you from a different perspective. And I think that's kind of an exciting moment indeed. But the Sun, right? The exposure, the excitement, making a lot of things happen is very sort of fun and sort of, something where you want to be. The Justice card, sort of that attention. Somebody finds it, somebody looks at it. You have two balancing cards over here. It's almost like because it's there, it is more noticeable and it is more prominent. And I think that's something good as well. So somebody important is going to be seeing this, right? Somebody important is going to be seeing this. Just be aware of that, right? All right, anyway, B52 wants a Love Shack reading for the next 7 days. Again, we have the White Fly Tarot. That's going to be the de facto one. That is going to be the de facto one over here for this particular B52 reads. But yeah, we'll see with that. We'll see where this takes us. And yeah. So Tarot Magician, give me your address and I will mail you 3 copies for free. So let me have your address and I will get them hauled out to you. All right. I love reading for the next 7 days. Oh man, give out more love. Give out more attention, give out more affection, give out more love. It's almost like somebody's waiting for this. Somebody needs you to connect to them. Somebody needs your attention. Somebody needs this focus. And I think that's something that you really kind of need to do at the moment. Two of Pentacles says there's not really big choices. There's more restricted choices with love in the next 7 days. So sort of focus on what is prominent, focus on what is going to be important to everybody. And I think that's going to be, sort of your best and most ideal situation as you go forward. Be sure to communicate very frankly and very upfront with love, and I think that's going to be, again, something that really kind of makes the grade, really kind of makes things happen the way that you would like it to be with that. We got the other B52 over here too. Let me grab let's see. Let me grab Cinderella's question over here and mark that on a different window because we're kind of scrolling around here and I want to not lose that. All right, cool. All right, another B52 question. How will things go with a person, with this particular person for the end of the month? What kind of things are we going to have happen? What kind of things are we going to be done with all of that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with this. The last instance of the White Fly Tarot making it happen. How will things go with this person for the rest of the month? We only have 16 days for the rest of the month, 17 days sort of hanging in there. Ten of Pentacles says it's just fine. You have a happy home, happy family. That's something you want to focus on and make happen. Four of Pentacles just talks about that level of excitement, that level of sort of things that we should be expressing, we should be doing. It's not really done, right? It's not really done the way that you would like it to done. I think you're just kind of disappointed in where things are sort of going and what have you. I do think that you do need kind of an escape mechanism here. This person needs a break. Maybe you need a break. Maybe the combo needs a break with that, but that's something that's going to occur within that as well. So, there you go. There you go. So we'll put up the White Fly and see what else we got in the mix. We got a lot of the good decks tonight. All of the good decks tonight. Let's get Solid as a Rock. We're going to skip over to Solid as a Rock. I don't know why, but it's like wrapping the question over here, and I'm not sure what's going on. So, Solid as a Rock, you got bumped up. with that, we got Sheena's Keto Life. What is going on, Sheena's Keto Life? How is the bacon and steak over there in the Keto Life? Man, I loved keto. I should go back on keto. I should go back on keto. I need to lose some weight. Man, those ho-hos didn't help, you know? Had that little thing. I did go to the gas station. I did get me a ho-ho. So, you know, there's that. And it was nasty at the gas station. I don't know why. I think that particular ho-ho had been sitting at the gas station since 1974. I do believe since 1974 that damn thing had been sitting there. So, see, I need to go to the store, get a full box of ho-hos is what there, right? Is what is there. Mon, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. More detail on the job movement you previously mentioned. What I need to know. Is it a move or filling an empty role? It is filling an empty role. 7 of Wands. Why are you so defensive about this? B52, I'm going to be solid as a rock. You're really defensive about this. You really are. You're kind of on the defensive side. You're kind of on the defensive side over here. The 7 of Wands just kind of says, let it go. Let it escape. Let it pull you in the direction that it wants to. Because a lot of times, you're going to be pulled in that direction anyway. So, yeah, that's something you just kind of deal with, you know, sometimes. You got a little bit of an Ace of Pentacles, I do believe. It's basically just an opening. You see an opening, you're like, should I do that? Should I not do that? Maybe. I mean, as you know, at the end of the day, that's kind of up to you, but I think that you're looking pretty clean for that. I think that you're looking pretty clean here, and it just looks like a new opening, something where you are going to get some excitement, you are going to get a level of balance, you are going to get a level of excitement here, and that is going to be good. That is going to be good, right? King of Swords, take control over your fear. I mean, come on. You know, Yoda said fear leads to the dark side. You don't want to be on the dark side of the Force. So yeah, get rid of your fear. Fear leads to, I don't know, what is it? Fear leads to anxiety, or fear leads to gas, or I don't know. Fear leads to farting. I'm not sure what the Yoda had said. If you remember what Yoda had said, let me know. Ultraviolet. Keto might be good for you. Maybe. I have the bacon for it. I have the bacon for it, right? So I probably have like 5 big slabs of bacon, so maybe it's for me. etsyuser is for me. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think that ho-ho is from 1974. It had been sitting there a little bit longer than I had anticipated it to be. But, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. Way it goes. Sometimes you get the fresh ho-ho, and sometimes you get the stale ho-ho. And that was not a good one. So, yeah, maybe that's good because it kind of ruined my excitement for the ho-ho. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get a box the next time I'm at the store. I'm kind of dodging the store at the moment. But it seems every time I go, I have an issue. So, I don't know. I don't know what timing is where I need to go to not have an issue. But we'll see. What's next time? S and I not Libra talking anymore. What's next for you? Page of Pentacles. I think you give it one more shot. I mean, I think you give it one more try. It's not like that you sort of, you know, not like you sort of have this ultimate push and things just happen magically and the clouds part and the sun shines down and all of that other stuff, you know, but I'm just saying, there's one more push with that, and that's something you're going to end up doing. Page of Pentacles says we're not really ready for that at the moment, but give it time. Give it time, and you will be. Hierophant as well is really good here. It just says we continue to see, we continue to work together. You know, that's going to be something good. Give it some patience. Let the 5 of Swords, the defeat, roll in. It's not going to be that bad. You'll survive. But, yeah, that's the way it goes. And thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, I was excited about that ho-ho. I like a good ho. I mean, I like a good ho-ho, you know, so that's just something there. All right, etsyuser always wants to know. Wants to know too. Will S Libra reach out in the future? Because I'm done. I'm done with this damn Libra. Are they going to reach out? So it's clear that we're not done quite yet. It's clear that we have not concluded here in this situation. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, the Moon. Let me tell you exactly when they're going to reach out. End of September is when they're going to reach out. Give you an exact date. End of September, they are going to reach out. It's going to make it happen. We are going to have sort of an excitement, a thing in the air. The moon says you kind of feel it before they reach out, before you have this kind of thing. I think that's going to be strong. It is going to be strong, making it happen with this. Now, you start having dreams about this person before it happens, but again, end of September, there's just sort of the thing happens. It's almost like you go somewhere together accidentally or on purpose, or something happens where you go somewhere together, and then it's just like, it kind of things to go in that direction with that. All right. We need a big giveaway. Let's give away right now. The Seasons of the Witch Tarot. I ordered 2 accidentally. And rather than return it, I'll just give it away to y'all. It is completely sealed and brand new from Amazon. Never opened. Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon Oracle. I did unbox this on the channel, and it is lovely. Ultraviolet, speaking of lovely, unboxed it on her channel as well and went through a more in-depth review of that. Now, the rules that you need to follow to be able to qualify, to get this on and to get this sort of made and sent to you, right? Sort of made and sent to you. The rules are, number 1, you must live in the continental United States of America. Number 2, you can guess once and only once. If you guess twice, you're disqualified and no soup for you. All right. Need to live in the U.S., and you can only guess once. The question is, I have written down on a piece of paper a number between 1 and 100. What is that number? The person closest to that number wins. Ultraviolet is immediately disqualified since I sent her the other copy of this. So, Ultraviolet, no, you cannot guess the number. I have it on a piece of paper beside me. So, from 1 to 100, guess the number. If you're the closest, we are going to send you this, assuming you live in the United States of America. All right, while we're doing that, and everybody's typing their number, and if you are not a subscriber, you can't play, because how hard is it to hit the damn subscribe button? I've been on this channel for 13 years. I mean, is it really that hard to hit the subscribe button? So if you email me and you say, yo, I don't think that was fair because you have to be subscribed. I've been here 13 years, man. Tough luck for you. Tough luck for you. All right, Shiba Moon is next. Will my Empathic Mirror Tarot Companion be getting into stretch goals on Kickstarter? Hope so. I want to see all sorts of good stuff over there. Let's use the Baroque Tarot. We have the Baroque Tarot over here. We're gonna see where this takes us indeed. All right. Where this takes us indeed. Looking pretty good here with the Baroque Tarot with that. All right. Lani, the number you guessed was already guessed. So Lani, I'm giving you a second chance. Lani, guess a different number. Guess a different number, Lani. Go ahead and guess a different number. Anyway, giving you a second chance because you guessed the number somebody else guessed, which that happens. Well, the Empathic Mirror Tarot getting his stretch goals on Kickstarter. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's pretty direct. That's pretty direct. Like, that's not even playing around at that point, right? That is pretty direct. That is not playing around at this point. So that basically yes, we are looking to get into the stretch goals. We are looking to make it happen with all of that. So the Nine of Cups is over there. The Nine of Cups talks about the level of sort of satisfaction, the level of good stuff that we have, the level of, just sort of making it happen, making it sort of where we need it to be, right? The Nine of Cups really is sort of that satiation, happiness that we have. The Star says it was meant to do that. It was meant to do that. And I think that's something exciting indeed. Lover says that a lot of people want this. A lot of people are excited about this. A lot of people are looking forward to that. And that's very, very poignant right now because that gets you right to where you want to be. The Chariot, stretch goals, the stretch, the movement, making things happen. All of the excitement here is where you want to be. So that's just a party at that point. That is just a party at that point. All right. So the contest is now closed. It is now closed. And we have good news. So I told Lani to make a second guess because we have a 50 from CurlyCookie, and about the same time, we had a 50 from Lani. So I told Lani, make a different guess, right? So I thought Lani was going to be like, 50 was wrong. I'm going to go ahead and do, 70 or 80 or something like that. But the funny thing about it is Lani picked 51. Lani picked 51. So CurlyCookie was winning. And then I was like, they both picked the same number. But Lani, I thought you were going to pick a completely different number. But no, you picked the exact number that I had on here. So congratulations to Lani for getting the Seasons of the Witch Oracle with an exact match of 51. So very nice indeed. Good luck. Good job, Lani. So there we go. All right, send me your address and I will mail it tomorrow. All right, in the meantime, what else we got going on? We got more readings here with Cinderella is here. Let's see what Cinderella wants. Where are we going with that? All right, Cinderella's got a little bit of a court case. Who you suing, Cinderella? Who you suing? Who's you suing over there? Let's see what Cinderella's doing over here. All right. Yeah, we got a couple of things going over there. We'll get rid of the Ciro Marquetti and make that happen with that. All right. Will the court case with Sandy harm my financial situation more? We're going to see where that takes us as far as it goes. For Cinderella, we did the Baroque. Man, the Baroque has such a damn good reading. The last reading, I kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to keep it going. I really like that one. A lot of exciting stuff right there. But yeah, there we go. There we go. You want to win. Ultraviolet, you have a copy of this like in your possession. I sent it to you. I sent it to you. All right. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, let's see what this is going to be, where this is going to have. All right. Will my court case with Sandy harm my financial situation a little more than it did? Than it does. Let's see where this is going to take us, where this adventure is going to have. 5 of Cups says, Sun, 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. I think there's a mixture here. I think there's a level of complexity here that you haven't seen before, or that you're going to kind of experience as far as sort of moving forward, moving out, right? You have that 5 of Cups over there, and that's something where there's a lot of people that are disappointed about this. There's a lot of people that are, kind of not excited, not sort of exhilarated, not ready to sort of embrace what really kind of needs to be done here. But yeah, the 5 of Cups, there's a lot of disappointment happening with this, and that's going to be something that you kind of, I don't know. You got that mixture. You got that mixture with that. The Sun says in the course of this suit, in the course of this case, a lot of stuff comes out that you didn't know. A lot of stuff kind of is in there. It's like, oh, I didn't know this. We have revelations, right? The Sun revealed The sun shines a light. The sun is a good news card, but it also really illuminates stuff. And in the case of the Five of Cups, it's kind of obvious who is upset, who is sort of, sort of worrying, who is sort of in that mode, and who is sort of getting on your nerves, especially with that. It comes in the last part of the case that you need to do more work than you had anticipated doing, but that's okay. That's okay. I think you're going to be just fine. I think you're going to be just fine with this. The Six of Swords, just hang in there. You have people on your side. You have people traveling with you. You have people that are going to be able to support you, be able to get you into that next thing. And I think that is going to be one of the big focuses here as well. So very exciting, very poignant, and sort of very to the point as it goes with that. All right, now, I needed that deck. I needed that deck in order to get this answer. I think that deck was very, very to the point, and I needed that. I needed a piece of that. Now, we're going to go to the Ciro Marquetti over there and make this happen with that. So basically, yes, it's going to harm your financial situation a little bit more. All right, now, why the hell is Sandy dragging me to court? After 15 years. After 15 years. You know, I hate to say it, I think this is not random. I think that they have been planning this. I think this is something they've had on their mind. So I'm just saying, I hate to be that guy. But I don't know. I think this is something that they have been planning. I don't think that they have the wherewithal to really harm you. Let me say it again. I don't think they have the wherewithal to really harm you. I just don't see it. I just don't think they can do it. I just don't think they have the resources. I just don't think they have the power. I just don't think they have the patience to do any major harm. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep that 9, right? We talk about this ad nauseum in my book. The 7 and 9 go together like PB and J. Okay, you have the 7, I'm planting the seeds in the ground, and then the 9, all of the plants are sprouting, filled with wonder, filled with these beautiful coins. Okay, so you have this sort of item, right? The things that you're working towards are okay, and they don't have the resources to make it not okay. So I think that's it, right? You get somebody with about $1.5 million, maybe $2 million in the bank, okay? And you start posting shit about that person online because you don't like them, right? That's a mistake. That is a mistake, all right? So if you're watching this, I'm just saying, if you're watching this, and you know somebody with about $1.5 million, $2 million in the bank, and you want to start posting shit about them online, gossip, stuff like that, that's just a really shitty idea, all right? This person, Sandy, luckily is not in that position. They're not in that position. Now, how will you manage financial situation after it's all over? How will you manage a financial situation after it's all over? Oh, it's going to hit you a little bit, but it's not going to be detrimental, right? You got the 5 of coins. It does hit us a little bit. It does make that kind of there. You're going to be kind of on the difficult side with that. You also have a 3 of cups over here too. There's going to be a celebration, right? A celebration. We made it through. Didn't have as much damage as we thought. Really don't think that they have a lot of resources to make you miserable. And at the end of the day, you kind of be like, cool, things worked out. Things are good. But that's the thing. A lot of this is emotional stress and emotional damage. So you want to make sure that you're not stressed out for no reason, is what I'm saying. Make sure you're not stressed out for no reason. I don't think that's going to do anybody any good, but that is it, right? That is it. So anyway, all right, Ultraviolet, you got a friend posting some shit about me. Ultraviolet, you're rich. Ultraviolet, you're very rich. I think you should sue him for libel. Hershey, what's going on? I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. It's a party over here. This place is nothing without y'all. This place is literally me talking to my ass, to myself without y'all. This place is literally me just talking to myself without y'all here. So I appreciate y'all here to support, y'all here to chat, y'all here to make friends, y'all here to hang out, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Anyway, we got Lani is amazing too. Lani is next. We got Karima, phase 2. I believe the final phase of the Karima. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you, Karima, as always. How's the Gemini feeling about us this week? He said he needs baby he needs baby steps. Kind of shit. Haven't y'all known each other for like forever? He needs baby steps. Really? How's a Gemini feeling about me this week? He says he needs baby steps. All right. Think you need to baby step his ass into the... All right. All right, we'll see. All right. How's Gemini feeling about this week? I think they're giving up on this thing. You got a level of giving up here that is there. You got a level of giving up here that is there. The King of Swords, a little bit of an expressiveness that leads to just being like, the hell's wrong with you? You know, what the hell's wrong with you? The King of Swords, they express themselves the way that they thought, the way that they feel. And the way that they feel is they want baby steps. And I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. You don't need baby steps. Do you know why you don't need baby steps? Because you're an adult. This person's an adult, not an infant. Okay? This person's an adult, not an infant. So we don't need baby steps, clearly. They expressed basically a pullback, right? They expressed a pullback here. And Ten of Swords says that that's going to be something that you don't like. You're not impressed with it. You don't like it. And that's going to be something that kind of damages the thing here. Now, if you want to re-engage this person later when they're willing to have normal adult steps, that'd be great. But that is something that you're just going to have to deal with for now. Six of Wands says originally they were really focused on success from this. And now they pulled back a little bit for, you know, sort of kind of making it happen with that. But, you know, there we go. All right, does he have good intentions? And what can we expect? All right, let's look at his intentions, where we're at, where we're going to be with all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yes, Cinderella. I appreciate you hanging out here. Hopefully that helped a little bit. All right, how's Jim? He needs babysitter. We already got that. Does he have good intentions? What can I expect? The intentions are mixed. I think he has good intentions, but he's not doing it properly, right? The road to hell is paved occasionally with great intentions. I think the Three of Cups. This is somebody that has some decent intentions. They want the best for the relationship, but they just continually, you know, step in the dog poo of the relationship realm with that. Knight of Swords says, here's the biggest problem. Knight of Swords, you look at the personality of this card. This is somebody who just does things. Not a lot of planning, not a lot of thought, not a lot of consideration. They just do things, whatever they want to do. And it just happens that later they come up with the justification or they come up with the reasoning behind it, right? And that sort of leads to disappointment on many sides with that. The Two of Wands, you're like, why did you do this? And you're trying to think in it like a chess match, right? I want to do things 5 moves, 10 moves ahead. And meanwhile, they're doing 1 move ahead. Oh, no moves ahead. They're like, oh, knight. I'm going to move the knight. So, you know, you're going to have to kind of put up with that. Good intentions, but bad implementation. All right. What can you expect from the end of this as it goes? Keely, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see what expectations we got for this. Oh, by the way, we are going to do a little bit of an ending soon screen over here. Do a donation cutoff with Keely. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going to take you. What can you expect? I don't know. You got a lot of majors here. You can expect major moves, but at bad timing, right? So in other words, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to mow my lawn. It's my intention. It's what I've been trying to do. It's what I've been working for. This is going to be a beautiful moment. I'm going to mow my lawn. It's going to look beautiful. Unfortunately, I haven't mowed my lawn for 2 months, right? So that's kind of that devil. I haven't done anything. I'm going to overwork. I'm going to try to make things right. I'm going to do it in an overworked fashion because I really haven't mowed the lawn in 3 months. But I have the intention. I have this good thing that I want to make happen. I want it. I can imagine. I can see it. So you're going to have to be patient with this person while they do all of this other stuff, basically, right? And there is a level of frustration that's going to come about from that, and you just kind of have to put up with it, but, you know, that's the way it is. Michelle, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. That was a very large donation. Let me know what your question is. We got your question in the queue tonight. CurlyCookie is all plugged in and making it happen tonight. We got Michelle, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. We got Love Tea is back as well. Love Tea, I've no idea what your question is either. Love Tea and Michelle, let me know what your questions are. Thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's go for Karima. Final phase on there. MsGreen, I got you. I got you. How would the ant respond to me moving in with them? MsGreen, I'm going to go ahead and get you after Karima phase 2 with over there. All right, let's get this moved forward and moved out. And let's see what's going on with that. Libra Storm, are you Love Tea? Let me know. Libra Storm, I got 2 people, and I don't know which is which. So, MsGreen, I assume that you are MA. And Libra Storm, are you LG? All right, let me know, Libra Storm, if are you or LG. Libra Storm, did you already ask your question? No. Okay, Libra Storm, let me know what your question is, and we will get yours in there as well. I personally wouldn't trust a Gemini. I don't know. You know, hashtag not all Geminis. There's a lot of good Geminis. You can't judge somebody just by the sun sign. All right. What does he want to do in his heart about a connection after our conversation? You know, the 10 of Swords with that 6 of Swords. They want to get things done faster. They realize that time is of the essence here. They want to get things done faster. They want to get things done. They want to be more persuasive. They want to be more direct with this. 3 of Pentacles says they want to kind of communicate better. They want to get things started. They want to get things moving, but they just haven't been able to do it. And they just haven't been able to kind of, you know, get on the same page with all of that other stuff as well, too, right? So you have that 6 of Swords. This is something that's going to take them longer than you had anticipated. And this is something where they realize that taking a long time here, in their heart, they want to do something, but they realize they can't do it now. I think that's kind of where it is, right? The 6 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. It takes too long, let's cut it off. It takes too long, let's figure out where we're going to do, what we're going to happen with all of that stuff. So I think that's going to be it, right? I think that's going to be kind of an important factor as we go forward. The Moon says that emotionally, they're really checked out right now. So you ask about their heart, they're really checked out right now. You see that 10 of Swords with the Moon. I'm disconnected from a lot of my emotions. I'm disconnected for what I want to do, where I want to go, how I want to see things. And that's kind of something that you really don't want to see at the moment. So yeah, very disconnected from their emotions and yeah, wanting some change, but not really implementing the change that they desire. All right, so we got everybody in the queue. We got Karima is next over here. And we got the PayPal going on over there. We got Libra Storm just donated with all of that, and then we got a MsGreen as well. So let's see what's going on, see what's happening there. All right, love most of the Gemini. So, you know, there you go. There you go. How's he viewing me at the moment? 4 of Pentacles, King of Cups, Page of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. They're, you know, they're looking at you as too independent. Right? A little too much on the independent side. The 4 of Pentacles, you kind of got everything that you need. Oh, you changed the question. Shit. Sorry about that. How's he viewing me at the moment? You changed that question. Shit. Sorry about that. Karima. Sorry about that. Impossible ask. All right. Let's see. I'd like to ask. All right. So there we go. All right. The new question. I did forget. All right. So is that correct? Karima, let me know if that is the correct one. If that is the correct one, let me know. Let me know. What are the thoughts, feelings he held back during the conversation? Ooh, that's interesting. We'll see what's going on with all of that. You know, I did. All right. What are the thoughts, feelings he held back during this particular conversation? Knight of Swords? What are the things that he held back? Jesus, that's some pretty heavy-duty cards at the end of that. What are we holding back? What are we doing here? The Knight of Swords says that they're holding back what they really want. I think that they really want something different than what they're saying. I think that they want a little bit of a focus that's different than what they're expressing. The Ten of Wands says that they don't really want to express it because they know it's going to add some complexity. It's going to add a level of confusion to the already kind of, because you have kind of the conversation has built up some things, has built up this big thing. And the Ten of Wands says we're kind of carrying it around, right? Now, Swords says if we reveal all the aspects of it, that is going to be a difficult matter for everybody. So they're kind of giving you a little bit of a false sense of hope, a false sense of what they want here, and they really kind of have a lot of sort of a different thoughts of going more in that, right? I think they're sort of rethinking how they want to approach this or how they want to fix this, because there does seem to be some fixing that needs to happen there, but that's just the way it goes. Now, thoughts and feelings that they're holding back as well is that you're too emotional. They can't really tell you that. You're too emotional. You're too emotional about this. And I think that's something that they're really wanting to say, but they're just not going to say it. They're just not going to say it. I think the underlying problem here is there's a lot of wands, or there's a lot of expectations, or a lot of things being held in this big wad of expectations, and it's weighing on the relationships. It's weighing it down. It's weighing the connection. You know, the connection is not as free and flowing and all of this kind of thing happening with that. I think that's the biggest thing they're kind of saying, or the kind of feeling right now. They can't really express that, but I think they're really feeling it emotionally at the moment. At least that's what I think. You know, never trust a fat man reading your cards on the internet with all of that other stuff. All right, let's see. We got a couple of reads in the mix. We got Libra Storm is first. Libra Storm wants to know something. My question is, how is the investigation going to go? Oh my, are you being investigated or somebody else being investigated? Oh my. Let's see what's happening here. With a little bit of Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is right on target. Is right on target with this. And I think that is somebody. I think that is something that you're going to have to kind of figure it out. Where's the investigation going to drag us into? Who's being investigated as well? Edgar Allan Poe is a very powerful card. Very powerful set of cards. And you're going to have to kind of be, we'll see where it's going to go. We'll see where it's at. All right. How's investigation going to go? Strength card. It takes a little longer than you expect. It's almost like that the investigation uncovers something else, and you want to investigate the something else. Have you ever watched Lost, the TV show? Like you see some weird shit in Lost, and then they reveal what it is, and you're like even more confused than you were before. So that's one of those things. I think the investigation is going to reveal something that happened that is kind of a little more than you kind of had expected with that. There's some money here. There's some money here that's either being hidden. There's some money here that isn't revealed. There's some money that is being shuffled around. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but there's a revelation about that, kind of where we're going here, right? The investigation does turn up something that is emotionally kind of hard hitting, like, whoa. But yeah, I mean, there's some things happening with this, right? There's something like some children involved with it too. There's something there that hasn't been revealed that when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, Jesus, what did I just run into? So I think that's going to be something that's happening here, all right? Page of Wands said there's somebody running away from the investigation as well. That seems legit because there's something hidden. There's something that needs to be uncovered, needs to be revealed. You have somebody running away from this particular matter with that. You got Knight of Pentacles. We'll do one more too. Knight of Pentacles. Running with the money, moving with the money. I think as well that there is something that happens where it's going to cost you a little bit more money, or it's going to cost somebody a little bit more money as we go through the part that is here. Ultimately, the investigation leads to possibly a court case or something bigger, or something that is more exhaustive, something that is more expansive. And the Hierophant says somebody is watching over this. And this leads to possibly court, or this leads to something else happening in here. But yeah, there's a lot of complexity to this. You didn't tell me this. There's a lot of complexity to this. Well, there you go. So there's some details with that. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. Very, very, very much. All right, we got Libra Storm is now done. We need the next reading to be whoever the other person was on the thing. It wasn't Maya. It wasn't Mizrak. It wasn't Mon. It was somebody. It was somebody. Libra Storm. We got Karima. Then we got Libra Storm. And then we got, let's see. Sheena said something. I'm really disorganized today. I'm shockingly disorganized today. We got Libra Storm donated. We got that. MsGreen. So, okay. All right, MsGreen. I don't know why MsGreen's name isn't even showing up over here. My thing isn't working. That's why I'm confused. All right. What was MsGreen's question? Let's look. We got MsGreen. Wanted to know something and have to scroll around to find it because I don't see it. MsGreen, what was your question, MsGreen? Did you already ask your question? Maybe you did? Oh, you did ask your question. All right. You wanted to know, how would my aunt respond to me moving in with them? All right, let's do this. Let's go MsGreen. MsGreen wants to know. All right, there we go. I think we're fixed. My chat thing doesn't work sometimes. All right, so we have an unexpected move. Here. You never know what you're going to get when you have an unexpected move. Let's see how that is going to work. How will my aunt respond to me showing up and go, yo, girl, I'm here. I'm here with a suitcase and a lot of boxes. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm here with a suitcase and a lot of boxes. And there's a reason for that. And Temperance, Moon, and the Empress, they'll be all right with it. I think they'll bitch a little bit, but ultimately they'll be all right with it. You got all majors. This is a big thing for them, big thing for you. The Moon says it's okay. You know, at some point they kind of expected something along those lines. And the Empress just says, welcome in, got a good home here. And, you know, that's something that's going to be okay at the end of the day. So that's all right. They're going to be all right with it. This is not something that just like damages them, but at first they're very vocal about it at first. Like they're like, oh. So just, you know, kind of be aware of that as far as it goes with that. Spirit Tribe, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out. All right, I think I'm caught up with all of the PayPals. Let's go back to the regular reads. Over here we got Ann is next. Got Felipe up in the queue tonight. All right, if I keep working on this project, will it be well received in the community? And if not, what is going on? What is going on with that? Yeah, when you go to the aunt's house, don't eat the ho-hos. They're not really going to like you eating all the ho-hos, is what I'm saying, right? Because they got the good box. They didn't go to the gas station and get the nasty gas station ones. They got the good ones in the box, the fresh one at the store, right? All right, we'll see what this happens. If I keep on working on the project, will it be received well in the community? If not, what can I do with that? It'll be well received. Jesus Christ. That'll be well received. By the way, speaking of well received, if you don't have it, Meraki Tarot is coming out in August, and I'm ordering 50 copies and giving all of them away on the stream. Queen of Pentacles says, yes, this works okay. Yes, this works okay, right? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, this combination says that very expressive with the Queen of Pentacles. I worked hard on this. I have a lot of expressive tendencies with this. There's a lot of excitement here. And there's just a lot of good things coming from this particular kind of push as we go through with that, right? As you also have the Queen of Swords as well. This is something where you very well communicated what you want, how you wanted, where you wanted, and that was kind of something important that happened through there, right? Six of Pentacles just talks about this is something where you're giving out, you're giving into sort of, into the community, and I think that's well appreciated and well received as well, especially with that King of Cups. This is very focused on emotions. It's very focused on kind of where you want to be, and that's something that people can feel, that there's a lot of focus, a lot of things happening with that, right? A lot of things happening with that. Art of Adventure deck, you can have that in D. We'll put this back up, and we'll get you in D that Art of Adventure deck for Felipe is back over here. Felipe, you need to be in this damn Tasty Tarot. If you refuse to be in the Tasty Tarot, we're gonna riot. We're gonna riot. All right, 7-Up. It needs to be consumed right now. We're a little bit thirsty. Yeah. Let's see where this takes us. Should I give up on reading tarot for others? You're upset. You're not happy? Okay. The Two of Swords. You ain't feeling it. Oh, Jesus. This has a lot to say. You're not feeling it. Okay. You're not feeling it. If you ain't feeling it, don't force yourself. I think that's the one thing it's kind of saying here. If you just ain't feeling it, don't force yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to bring you any joy, happiness. This is not something where you're making a living off of it, that you need to be happy, that you need in your life. So if you ain't feeling it, take a little bit of a break. Don't throw all the decks in the trash. Don't ride it on forever. Get a little bit of that Two of Swords. And take a break. It's okay to take a break. Rent still gets paid. A lot of other things you're interested in. It's not like your only hobby or anything. That's what I'm saying. Hanged Man says the next time that you want to approach it, look at it from a different perspective. Look at it from a different perspective, a different way. What you're currently doing isn't exciting. Okay, let me give you an example, okay? I hated painting. I was doing acrylic painting. I didn't like it. There was a really dead ending on it. I was not having any fun. And then I tried oil painting. And oil painting, I was like, I could do photorealistic stuff in oil painting, right? I was like, this is awesome. This is awesome. It's amazing. I had a different perspective. So I started painting again, but I was more enthusiastic. I found this new technique. I found this new way of doing it. I was so damn excited. So I got back into painting by looking at it from a different perspective, right? I took a break, came back, I looked at it from a different perspective, and then it was amazing. And then it was fun. That's what I'm saying right now. Now, let's look at this 8 over here. You don't want it to be work. You don't want it to be work. And it's easy to make a tarot reading work because you're going to get 50 different books. You're going to get 100 different, videos. And you got to memorize 100 different things. And it's work. Don't make it work. It doesn't need to be work. You can use your intuition. You can use your feels. You can use the visual images on the cards. You can do all of this stuff and have fun with it, right? So don't make it a job. And the moon is make sure that you're connected emotionally to it. If you're not connected emotionally to something, don't do it because it's not giving you emotional joy. You only have a certain amount of days on this earth. You only have a certain amount of days on this earth, and you don't want to waste it doing things you don't fucking like to do. I'm sorry. I'm not, I'm not crapping on tarot reading. I mean, if you don't enjoy something, take a break, come back later. Do what you want to do. One day, you're not going to be on this earth, and you should fill your every day on this earth with joy, with happiness, with giving love to other people. You know what I'm saying? With it spreading happiness and joy and amazement to everybody that you know, everybody that you can, to doing things that you love and that you're passionate about. Even if you have to come back to it later, it doesn't mean you wrote off painting, you wrote off tarot forever. It just means you needed that one extra boost to get you where you want to be. And that, it's okay. It's okay to write it off for a little bit. And that's my opinion. Never stop tarot based on Fat Man reading cards on the internet, though. We're going to stick with the art of adventure. Can we do that? Can we do that? We can do that with that. We got a GPA of 3.75 this semester. That's a lofty goal, and I like it. That looks like it's a little too lofty goal. I think you're going to get a 3.67. I think you're going to get a 3.67 in this particular thing, right? Ace of Pentacles, I did what I could. Empress says I got enough to get really high, but it's a little too much for 3.75. It's a little bit of a lofty goal. I think 3.67 is good, and that is my opinion. You got Big Cleo. All right. Well, Z get a minimum of 3.5 this semester 1. Can we do that with Z? Temperance 2 and the Hermit. Successful destination of the Hermit is what I wanted to see right here, because that is the thumbs up that you need. We are going with a 3.56. A 3.56 is going to be the minimum. Actually think they could get boosted into a 3.6 or higher. 3.63 is going to be the top there for this particular thing, in my opinion, with that. Will I get a stated GPA of 4? Of 4. See if we can make that happen. If we can make that happen. King of Swords, a 2, and a little bit of a defensive with that. I think it's entirely possible. I think it is entirely possible indeed. This is not something that is going to be easy, but I think with enough work, I think with enough diligence, I think we're going to be able to get a 4 on here. Looking good with that. 2 of Cups. It's a good match. It's a good goal. It's a good something that you need. It's a good something to make happen. Now, you do need to be fully prepared for this. You can't go in blind. You need to be fully cognizant of what's happening. But the King of Swords talks about the knowledge, the level of knowledge that you need is a level of knowledge that you have. And that is beautiful. I think that is entirely possible. The beautiful, the wonderful, the legendary, if you haven't seen it, I want you to see just how gorgeous CurlyCookie is as the Empress card. As the Empress card in the Tasty Tarot, my friends. She said mac and cheese, one of my faves. I said mac and cheese it is. And we got a gorgeous card. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. I worked hard on this. So this is our newest card in the Tasty Tarot. Tasty Tarot is going to be done by the end of July. And that means the 1st of August, we're going to send it to the printer. We're going to have stickers. We're going to have postcards, and we're going to have bookmarks. We're not going to have boring-ass bookmarks that look like the cards stretched or something like that. We're going to have custom bookmarks, okay? Custom bookmarks is going to have Dr. Mystical chasing the Spider-Man monster. You know what I'm saying? The bookmarks are going to be brand new cards, brand new graphics with funny scenes with the different characters interacting and all this other stuff. It's gonna be nice. It is gonna be nice. Sage K, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us. What is going on? All right, let's get the best deck that I have in the mix over here. It's called the Forest Creatures version 2. Amanda, that is cool indeed. That is cool. Mac and cheese for dinner. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tarot Reader, thank you for sending the information. I greatly appreciate that. If any of y'all want to be on a knight card in the Taste of Tasty Tarot, I will put you in there as a knight. If you want to be a king, I'll put you in there as a king. I think the queens are booked up at the moment, but we have pages if you want to be a page, if you want to be a king, knight, whatever you want to be, you let me know. We'll work together to make it happen. If Blake is going to come back around, Jesus Christ, they're going to come back around. They've been waiting to come back around. They're on the way right now. They're on the way right now.
I love you.
They're on the way right now. It's hard to put the lovers on the... It's hard to have the lovers on deck. It is. It's hard to have the lovers on the table without just a beautiful reading. Without the beautiful reading that you need, the one that you love, they are coming out. Queen of Cups is so exciting right here. This is something where it's very emotional satisfaction, a lot of beautiful things happening, and that's going to be something that you like. Nine of Cups talks about everything being nicely done. It feels like there's a lot of good intent. There's a lot of things happening. That is where you want to be. Three of Cups with the Lover says be ready to have a little bit of drama with somebody else, but overall, I think it's looking good. That is looking fantastic. Man, yeah, it's hard to throw the lovers down without going in the you know, you can't with him. Well, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I don't know. You know, CurlyCookie, you do your thing. You do your thing. But yeah, you had a dream about him. Oh my. Oh my. That is, well, there you go. Should have used the Dream Keeper's Tarot for you. All right, Anne wants to know, can I have more in-depth reading about Jay and love? Let's see what's going on with that. There we go. All right, we got Anne for the romantic partners, and now we want to know more about Jay and the loves. What kind of loves do we got with the Jays? 10 of Cups. This person's very assertive in what they want. They're very assertive. They're not going to tell you, but they're very assertive in where they want to be and all of that other stuff, right? But Cinderella, just send me a text list of your favorite foods. Like, I like mac and cheese. I like sushi. Just you know, I don't need images. I'll come up with a scenario. Anyway, but yeah, I think this person's very assertive in where they want to be and what they want. I don't think they're going to tell you, but I think that they're very assertive in what they're sort of looking for. I think they're looking for a home run here, really. You got the 10 of Cups with the Hierophant, something that's more serious and maybe what you want. I think this person has attachment issues. When they get attached, it's very difficult to get unattached, and I think that's kind of, you know, where you go with all of that stuff. But yeah, the Tower card says be ready for this person to get upset about a variety of things pretty easily. Again, attachment issues. It seems they had sort of a challenged childhood, and you have to deal with some of that as it goes. But overall, I mean, you know, you had a really good read the last time. I would go for it and have fun with it. Six of Wands talks about the Lord of Victory. I think that's something that you like. I think that's something that you want. I think that's something that you want to kind of push forward and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Cinderella, I don't need any more pictures of you. I already made your digital copy, so we're going to be using that. All right, will I meet my soulmate December of this year? Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen Cinderella's picture that I made, let me show you. Let me show you. Cinderella picture. There we go. So here's a picture of Cinderella that I made. So Cinderella's new graphic on the stream, once I get it set up, is going to be that. So there you go. There is Cinderella with that. Sage K, you know, if you actually join the stream, Sage K, you'd know that I'm inviting everybody to be on the Tarot Tasty Tarot. I mean, we got CurlyCookie. With a name like Cookie, you knew CurlyCookie was going to be on the damn tarot deck. Like, did anyone have any doubt with a name like Cookie that CurlyCookie is going to be on the tarot deck? You knew that from the start. You knew that from the start. All right. Anyway, so Sage K, if you actually joined the stream, you know that I invited everybody. If you want to be on a card, I have all the knights available. I have all the kings available. I have most of the pages available. So if you want to be a page, knight, king, all the queens are taken up. Empress is taken. All of the other cards are taken at the moment. I don't know. I'll merge you into a card somewhere, and we'll work together to figure out what card it's going to be. I'll send you a list of cards that need to be done, and then you can kind of pick which one you want to be on there. Anyway, but yeah, Sage K, you know what I'm saying? Email me, Sage K. You know where I'm at. You don't have to be a stranger. All right. Anyway, all right, we'll see where this goes. Will I meet my soulmate by December of this year? The Fool. You got an 8 of Wands. I think it's early next year instead. Really. 8 of Wands said this is going to be something temporary. Do you think you have some opportunities and all that other stuff? But yeah, that's going to be there. And yeah, that's going to happen with all of that. 2 of Wands, it says you are looking. I think you're going to get some opportunities here and there. But you know, you sort of have more of a karmic relationship with some individuals there. End of the year, beginning of next year, I think it's going to be okay here. So, you know, I think it's going to be close. Definitely in there. Definitely in the mix with that, all this other stuff. Anyway, Amanda, you could be a page. Let me know what Page of Cups is taken. So if you want wands, swords, pentacles, let me know. You need to email me your top 10 favorite foods, and I will come up with a creative way to do all of that. So Amanda, I already have your cartoon made, so you should be all right. You should be all right with that. Maruta wants to be temperance. I don't know. I got temperance made already, Maruta. Let me see if I can jam your face into it. Let me see if I can edit it. Let me see if I can hack it. Can a knight be a girl? Why not? Why can't a knight be a girl? I think a knight can be anything you want a knight to be. I think if you have I don't know. If you want a knight to be a girl, that's cool. I don't care. Anyway, I'm pretty open. It's 2023, dude, 10 is a lot of favorite foods. You really can't think of 10 foods you like, Ultraviolet? Really? All right. Anyway, what is it about me that makes Richard R emotional? The judgment you represent to them, a new beginning, a new excitement, a new way of looking at things, and they kind of like it. You have these 2 just new cards of a new beginning, and it really kind of makes me excited with that. It really kind of sort of gets me emotionally moving with that. The Hermit, this person is very difficult to understand, and I kind of see it, right? You got very difficult to understand, very difficult to kind of be in that mode, but you're going to kind of have to put up with it. I just think you represent something they don't have, and that's really fun. And that's really fun indeed for them. It's really, I guess, really pulling emotional to that. Let's see. Felipe, if you want to be a king, the King of Cups is made, but all the other kings are available. So the knight can be anything you want it to be. Let me know. Anyway, that's the end for me. Speaking of Tasty Tarot, all you new people, you want to see the Tasty Tarot? You want to see what I've done? Here it is.